The 2025 XPENG X9, a profound plunge into electric extravagance. The 2025 XPENG X9 isn't simply one more electric vehicle, it's an assertion, an intense decree from XPENG engines that they've shown up at the zenith of electric extravagance. This isn't simply a vehicle, it's a portable safe haven, a mechanical wonder, and a demonstration of the fast development of the auto business. An orchestra of plan, the X9's outside is a spellbinding mix of style and dynamism. Its smooth, streamlined profile, etched with sharp lines and streaming bends, radiates a feeling of easy movement. The overwhelming front grille, interspersed by the Mark XPENG lighting components, orders consideration, while the full-width Drıve light bar that stretches across the back adds a dash of modern style. The larger-than-usual, all-encompassing sunroof, a sign of the X9's plan, floods the lodge with normal light, making a breezy and open climate. This feeling of receptiveness is additionally improved by the sweeping glass surfaces, offering travelers an all-encompassing perspective on their environmental factors. A general stylish is one of downplayed extravagance, an amicable harmony between structure and capability that mirrors the X9 situation as a lead model. This high-goal show fills in as the war room for most vehicle capabilities, including environment control, route, diversion, and vehicle settings. The instinctive connection point and fresh designs make communicating with the framework a consistent and pleasant experience. Over-the-air OTA updates. The X9's product is continually advancing. Through ordinary over-the-air refreshes, XPENG guarantees that proprietors generally approach the most recent highlights, execution improvements, and bug fixes, keeping their vehicle at the front line of innovation. Execution and reach. The X9 conveys thrilling execution on account of its strong electric engines. The standard double-engine all-wheel drive design gives easy speed increase and amazing dealing with. The X9 can run from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a rankling 4.2 seconds, conveying an outright exhilarating driving experience that gives a false representation of its size and weight. Interior, a safe house of extravagance and innovation. Venturing inside the X9 is similar to entering a personal luxury plane lodge. The inside is a fastidiously created orchestra of surfaces and materials. Delicate touch calfskin, flexible alcantara, and certifiable wood complements enhance each surface, making a climate of refined complexity. The encompassing lighting framework, adaptable to suit each temperament, further improves the lavish feel. Space is plentiful inside the X9. The liberal aspects and sharp bundling guarantee adequate legroom and headroom for all tenants, even in the third column. The second column seats, specifically, are a demonstration of car extravagance. These zero-gravity seats lean back to a close, flat position, giving unmatched solace during long excursions. Incorporated need capabilities, seat warming and ventilation, and, surprisingly, an individual theater setup with a devoted touchscreen further lift the traveler experience. Innovation at its best. The X9 is a mechanical wonder, overflowing with state-of-the-art highlights intended to upgrade each part of the driving and traveler experience. XPILOT 5.0 High-Level Driver Help Framework, ADS. This cutting-edge framework uses a refined exhibit of sensors, including cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors, to give a far-reaching setup of driver help highlights. These include versatile voyage control, avoids the vehicle ahead. Path-keeping help, tenderly aids the vehicle back into its path assuming that it begins to float. Robotized path evolving, helps the driver in switching to another lane securely and easily. Gridlock help, handles unpredictable traffic effortlessly, considering without hands driving in specific circumstances. Mechanized stopping, improves on stopping moves in restricted spaces. 360-degree encompass view camera, gives an elevated perspective of the vehicle's environmental factors, helping with leaving and moving. Zapra 23-speaker sound framework. This vivid sound framework conveys a show corridor quality sound insight, wrapping tenants in an ensemble of sound. With carefully positioned speakers and high-level sound handling, the Zapra framework makes a really vivid and remarkable sound insight. 17.3-inch focal touchscreen. The highlight of the X9's inside is a gigantic 17.3-inch focal touchscreen. Range nervousness is a non-issue with the X9. Its huge battery pack gives an expected scope of up to 702 kilometers, 436 miles, on a solitary charge under ideal circumstances. This noteworthy reach takes into account expanded ventures without the requirement for regular charging stops. Besides, the X9 upholds quick charging abilities, empowering drivers to rapidly recharge the battery at powerful charging stations. Well-being and security. Well-being is principal in the plan and designing of the X9. A thorough setup of well-being highlights gives true serenity to the two drivers and travelers. Various airbags. Decisively positioned airbags give security to tenants in case of an impact. Progressed slowing mechanisms. Elite execution brakes guarantee fast and productive halting power in every single driving condition. Powerful security design. Areas of strength for an unbending body structure gives a defensive shell around the inhabitants. Electronic strength control, ESC, keeps up with vehicle solidness in basic driving circumstances. Vulnerable side observing. Alarms the driver to vehicles in their vulnerable sides. Forward crash advance notice. Cautions the driver of a looming impact with another vehicle or item. Programmed crisis slowing down. Consequently, applies the brakes to stay away from or relieve an impact. Manageability and natural obligation. As an electric vehicle, the X9 adds to a cleaner and more practical future. With zero tailpipe outflows, the X9 lessens air contamination and battle environmental change. Moreover, XPENG is focused on supportable assembling rehearses and the utilization of harmless to the ecosystem materials, all through the vehicle's life cycle. Another time of electric extravagance. The 2025 XPENG X9 addresses a huge jump forward in the development of electric vehicles. It consistently mixes state-of-the-art innovation, rich plan, and unrivaled solace to make a really excellent driving experience. This is a vehicle that rethinks the limits of what's conceivable in the electric vehicle section, setting another benchmark for extravagance, development, and supportability. The XPENG X9 is something other than a vehicle. It's an assertion of purpose, a demonstration of the fast headways in electric vehicle innovation, and a brief look into the fate of extravagance versatility. With its mix of state-of-the-art innovation, lavish highlights, and great execution, the X9 is ready to turn into a genuine symbol in the electric vehicle scene. The 2025 XPENG X9, a fort of well-being. The 2025 XPENG X9 isn't simply a sumptuous electric vehicle. It's a demonstration of state-of-the-art well-being designing. XPENG has fastidiously coordinated an extensive setup of cutting-edge security highlights, making a defensive casing for inhabitants and encouraging true serenity on each excursion. A multifaceted safeguard. The X9's security reasoning stretches out past airbags and fold zones. It's a diverse methodology that includes proactive crash evasion, SPILOT, 5.0 ADAS. This complex framework uses a combination of cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors to expect and moderate possible dangers. Versatile journey control. Avoids the vehicle ahead, naturally changing rate to stay away from crashes. Path-keeping help. Delicately directs the vehicle back into its path, assuming it begins to float, forestalling accidental path changes.